Dr. Anna Schwartz. My idea worth spreading is that exercise is completely underprescribed in medicine. We know that it produces a 31% reduction in mortality. The 18 million cancer survivors in America, 85% never receive a prescription to exercise. And that has to change because we could be changing the outcome and the health of all of these cancer survivors and making them able to work and have really wonderful, productive lives. I'm the person to deliver this because I'm the pioneer of exercise and cancer research. I started this research back in the early 90s because of my own personal lived experience. I was diagnosed with lymphoma and I thought I was going to die. The clouds came over me. I thought my world became very small. And I thought I have to do the things that are really meaningful and important to me. And one of those goals, kind of a bucket list goal, had always been to ride my bike across the country. So I started cycling when all the doctors told me to go home and rest. But the more that I rested and I followed their advice, the worse that I felt. And so I started cycling, and that 15-day ride across the country then led to setting world records and a national championships. And then I got another diagnosis of cancer, a recurrence. And that made me go, I need to do something more than ride in circles. And so I went back to school to study why exercise helped me so much and how it affected my patients. Because I saw that a lot of my patients in a bone marrow transplant unit actually walked out of the unit and they did better. So in the early 90s, I started doing this work with cancer and exercise and found that people got fitter and faster. They felt better. They tolerated their treatment better. They had less fatigue, much lower other side effects. And now there are tens of thousands of studies on exercise and cancer. And this research needs to come out and it needs to be standard of care for everyone going through the cancer journey. And I'm the one to help deliver this because I've lived it and I've done the research and I'm the one that can tell you in an inspirational way how to change your life and live more fully. So you may ask, well, why aren't doctors telling people to exercise? And it's because they don't have the education in this area. We don't have the underpinnings and the educational support for nurses, doctors, to talk to patients, and they don't have the time. So this information is critically important to get out to people because exercise makes such a difference and it's so accessible to everyone. You can walk out your door. You don't have to go to the gym. There's so many simple ways to exercise. So my talk will inspire people and educate people on how to exercise because exercise doesn't have to be awful. So many people find exercise aversive. And if you start slowly and you build slowly, exercise is something that we can all do because our bodies are all meant to move. And if you just do a little bit of movement, whether that's just standing up and walking around your dining room table, that adds up and that makes you stronger and fitter and faster so that you can do the things that are meaningful for you. Thank you so much for reviewing my application. I would be very grateful and delighted to share this information from your stage.